Good day. I am Justin G. for M Transporto, and today I am going to discuss about implicit differentiation. Now, what is implicit differentiation? Implicit differentiation is deriving both sides of an equation with two variables. I have here two problems to answer. The first one is x squared minus xy plus y squared equals e raised to negative x. Find dy dx. The first thing we need to do is to apply a rule which is sum and difference rule. We need to distribute the d over dx to each term. After we distribute the d over dx, we need to get the derivatives of each term. To get the derivatives of x squared, we need to use a power rule. The derivative of x squared is 2x. Why? Because the formula of power rule is n x n minus 1. Our n is 2, and 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So next is the derivatives of xy. To get the derivative of xy, we need to use a product rule. First, the derivative of x is 1. Multiply it by y plus x. The derivatives of y is 1. Don't forget that when you derive an y variable, you need to multiply it by dy over dx. Next is we need to use a power rule just like the x squared. 2x. Then you need to multiply it by dy over dx because of the y variable. Then, to get the derivatives of e raised to x, we need to use a chain rule. The derivative of e raised to negative x is this. And then the next thing we do is to distribute the negative sign in this term or equation. 2x, copy the 2x, and then negative times positive equals negative. X times y, 1 times y is y, and then x times 1 is x. Don't forget the dy over dx. Just copy the 2x as dy over dx equals to e x. And then next is we need to transpose the term that don't have dy over dx. Negative x dy over dx plus 2x dy over dx equals to e raised to negative x. Then note that when you transpose an term, you need to change their sign. The positive 2x will become an negative 2x, and then the positive y, negative y, will become positive y. Then next is we need to call this one Then we need to factor it out, this term. To factor this, put on dy over dx, then open parenthesis and negative x plus 2x, then copy this, negative e x negative 2x plus y. Then next is we need to cancel it out, this term. To cancel this, we need to divide it both sides by negative x plus 2x. Just cancel this. Then the remaining is dy over dx equals to e x 2x plus y equals to e 2x. And this is the final answer for the problem x squared plus negative xy plus y squared equals e raised to negative x, find dy dx. Now this is the second problem. The first thing we do is we need to derive both sides of an equation. D over dx sin x squared y equals to d over dx equals to d over dx. Our g is 9.8. The next thing we do is we need to derive this one using chain rule. The derivative of sin is cos x squared y, then multiply it by d over dx x squared y, and the derivatives of this is 0. Then we can derive this one using product rule. To derive this one, simply copy this one, x squared y, and then the derivative of x squared is 2x, multiply it by y, plus the derivative of y is 1. Always remember that when you derive an y variable, you need to multiply it by dy over dx. Multiply it by x squared equals to 0. And then we can simplify this. Copy this equation. Copy this x squared y. And then 2x times y is 2xy plus x squared times 1 is x squared. Don't forget the dy over dx equals to 0. Then the next step we're going to do is we need to distribute this to this term, 2xy, copy this, cos xy x squared y plus x squared cos x squared y dy over dx equals to 0. And then the next step is transpose transpose to the other side the term that don't have dy over dx. Always remember, if you transpose a term or an equation, you will always change the sign. The positive 2xy will become negative 2xy. Copy this x squared y. Then, to cancel out this one, you need to we need to divide it both sides, the equation, by x squared cos x squared y. The same the other side, x squared cos x squared y. Then simply cancel this. In the other side, there are also the same variable or term. We can cancel it out also. Cancel and cancel. The remain is dy over dx equals to negative 2y over x. And this is our first derivative. Since our first derivative is negative 2y over x, to get our second derivative, we need to use a quotient rule. The formula of quotient rule is gf prime minus f g prime g squared, second derivative 2y y dx, and our g is simply x multiplied by negative 2, and this whole equation is also f prime, so that we can put this 2y over x minus our f is negative 2y and our g is 1. Our x is squared, so x squared. We can simplify this and put an x squared times negative x squared times negative 2 times negative 2y is positive 4y over x, and then negative sign, and then negative 2y times 1 is negative 2y over x squared. We can simply cancel this because they are the same variable, and thus the remaining is 4y minus negative times negative is positive, copy this 2y x squared, and then our d squared four y plus 2y is 6y x squared, and this is our second derivative. Thank you.